Shalom, this is Brother Kapaya Yash with another lesson, a morning lesson before I go to work. Just want to speak on Esau, the master blaster of this earth, the border of wickedness of this earth, the top evil Knievel, the most prideful, defiled man on earth is Esau Edom. And I just want to talk a little bit about him this morning. I saw a clipping of Clint Eastwood in some movie. Josie was talking to this Indian chief called 10 Bears, and the pridefulness of Josie, Clint Eastwood playing him, show you how prideful and not giving a damn about what they did to take the Northern Kingdom, primarily, the Native American Indian land away from them. And you can just see the pridefulness just, it's coming out of his, the pridefulness showing in his face, the sweat coming from down from his brow, that anger look, and he has to be judged on all that he have done. And like I said, this is just something that I just saw in the spirit that I just wanted to, go into, right? So let's start off with Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. And a lot of our people are guilty of this. Trusting your enemy, running to their government for help, for handout, for protection. Just like every year a president, not every year, well, every 4 years a president will come, and they'll come into your churches, come into your school, your colleges, people of color, and say all these nice, magnificent stuff to get you to vote for them. He will get you to feel warm inside. He will get you to feel like he understands us. He will send money to your school. He will come visit your school from time to time. And all that ain't nothing but a sham. Ain't nothing but trickery. Ain't nothing but game. He trying to win you over. And once he win you over and got your vote, or your money, then it's a different ball game. It's like, nigga, now what? And Esau, he just an extortionist. And that's his nature. He know how to put on that face. He know how to shave his face, have that clean shave, and those cutthroat ties and clean, crisp, suits, with the crisp lining in it, and those $400, penny loafers or whatever, and have your mind blown. And the Bible tell you about this man, this bloodshedder, colonizer, can't stay in his homeland, want to be in everybody's business, want to have control of the world. Got an army base in damn near every country he resides in. But the Bible tell you this here. Never, Ecclesiastes 12 and 10, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. You can get a iron post or a piece of iron that got rust on it, and you see that rust, you see that wickedness. But you have people who say, see, he ain't like that no more. So Esau, he'll get smart and get that iron with the rust. People see, I don't want it because it got rust on it. That's their wickedness. But Esau, he'll go ahead and clean that pipe, take that rust off of it, and it'll look shiny and new. And you say, yeah, that's the one I want. That's the one I want right there. And you buy it from Esau. But soon when you get it, and couple hours or whatever, however he does it, that rust is going to come back, and that's Esau. That wickedness is going to come back. He'll give you a job, tell you good job, pat you on your back, and some of you niggas, y'all accept that he pat you on your damn head, and then go against your own brother when they try to tell you the truth about this man. All on main bed, But the Bible tells you this again. Let me read this again. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. So though he humble himself and give you a job, tell you that you're doing a wonderful job, and give you a raise, your mind is gone. You forget all the wickedness that he have done to your people. You have that, let's go to it. With it, Deuteronomy. Give me 1 second, I'm backing up. You have that, hold on, give me 1 second, get it right. Oh, what is it? Might be, where it said, he'll give you, is it Matthew 7:7? Hold on. Ecclesiastes 7, I want to say 7:7 and 7:6. Oh yeah, 7 and 7. Here it is right here. But a lot of you, you'll forget because he give you a prize, because he give you something, make your heart feel soft inside, and you forget all about the wickedness that he done to you, all the oppression, right? It said 7, surely oppression shall make a wise man mad, and a gift destroyed the heart. And that gift could be the job, the promotion, the patting on some of y'all heads, that he come and act like, he's one of us, come to your city, come to your college, come to your church. He'll come and perform. He'll do what Clinton did, come and do a doggone jazz recital. And y'all say, oh, he black, he the first black president. Y'all forget all the bullshit, that his people have done. See, that's all he got to do right there. He just had to give you a gift, and it destroys your mind, destroys your heart. And that's how quick our people will forget. Like I said, we count on him for everything. Going to their service, they lean on their benefits. Now, don't get me wrong, you need it. But don't put your heart in this man as if he's for you. He's not for you. He's only what he can get from you, and once he get what he wants from you, then it's a wrap. 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. Like I said, look at some of these rappers, look at some of these entertainers, look at some of these ball players, that gave their blood, sweat, and tears, on stage, in the Coliseum, in the, in the ring, on the court, the gridiron. And then when it's all said and done, he done got the biggest of your worth, and then when a situation come up, he washes hands of you. You know, he washes his hands of you. Let me skip down to well, I'm gonna read 12. Set him not by thee least when he had overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Hey, don't get too comfortable with this man. You know, you at work, y'all working, after work, don't be trying to hang out. Don't try to prove to him that you can get along with everybody. And we can get along with everybody because we just those people. But the Heavenly Father warns us. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of these people that look like Edomites are really, you know, can be. I'm gonna say can be Jake or Eve, because you got some Caucasian looking women. They have the bloodline of Israelite, but she just in their vanilla color, you know, a shell. And I know, and I've seen some vanilla cover Israelite, you know, women. Is their personality, how they carry themselves, how they act, how they dance, how they move, you know. And you know, just like the guys, I knew one guy that used to work here where I work at, but he passed on, got into a car wreck. But he was a Jake. I can literally say that he was one of us. And then again, like I said, you got to be careful too, because you got, you know, Esau know how to act, you know. But there's just some things that, you know, he can't do all the way, because the Heavenly Father didn't bless him with it. But anyway, he'll stand up in thy place, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, because he's a bloodshedder again. And whatever it takes to get to the top, he gonna do it, because he want it, and he don't want to give it to nobody else. He'll rather go ahead and blow the whole world up before he let anybody else control it. And that's how childish, you know, how much of a wicked, evil child he is in this earth. And thou at the last remember my word and be pricked therewith. I'm skip down to 16. And enemy speak with. So I can tell you what. Let me just play this video right quick, and I'm gonna come back to this here. And this is fair use. This is something that I'm just, you know, doing for edification, warning my people, as it states in Ezekiel 3 and also Ezekiel 33, our people of what's to come, and who is the wicked, and, you know, and also to turn back from Christianity to coming into the truth and learning who the power is, you know. And the power is Yahweh, the Father, and Yahweh Shai. So like I said again, fair use. I'm not making no money off of it. I'm not selling this to nobody. I'm just presenting this to Y2. I don't even want to call the name because they so sensitive. And educating the flock. So let's get to it. So give me 1 second. So this is a clip. Old Machachi, if I'm pronouncing it right. And says here, 10 bears meet Josie Wells. And you see the pride on his face, because he's a prideful man. You know, he just prideful. And we know what pride does. You know, they said pride come before destruction and the fall. If I'm not, you know, I'm just paraphrasing. I want to say that Proverbs 16 and 8, I believe, or 18 and 16. So here we go.
I'm Josie Wales. I have heard. You're the Gray Rider. You would not make peace with the bluecoats. You may go in peace.
I reckon not. Got nowhere to go.
And you will die.
I came here to die with you. I'll live with you. Dying ain't so hard for men like you and me. It's living that's hard. When all you've ever cared about's been butchered or raped. Governments don't live together. People live together. And governments, you don't always get a fair word or a fair fight. Well, I've come here to give you either one. Or get...
See, that's the smooth talk that he tried to butter you up. He tried to make it seem like I'm on your side. You know, I just read Salakia. Let me just go back to this here. What was it? Though he humble, number 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, take good heed and beware of him. You know, and then you go down here, verse 12. Set him not by thee, least when he has overthrown thee, he stand up in our place. So pretty much, he trying to humble himself. He trying to humble the chief and try to make it seem like, well, the government, you know, they are one, you know, a group of people that don't give a fuck, and you know they don't give a fuck about me. But the thing is, you know, we can live together, and we can, I guess, you know, work together and try to get them from coming and taking this land that we, you know, that me and you can share together. That's that smooth talk. That's that, you know, he trying to get you. He trying to set himself next to you as if he's an equal, and he's not. Like I said, it says, set him not by thee, least when he had overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. And you see today, do you see anybody? So like it. Come on.
Give you either one.
Do you see any? You see the Native American Indian ruling this country right now? No, you don't. Not this man right here. Not his people. Not the Northern Kingdom. It's Esau Edom. He's ruling his kingdom because a lot of our people are so loyal and so respectful and loving nation, and we have a heart towards other people. You know, that's our weakness. That's what the Heavenly Father have given us. You know, that we'll go ahead and help someone like this doggone white man here, knowing that, you know, he ain't no good, but some of us still will bow down and still help this man. And once he helped this man, it's too late. It's just too late. We're just under the curse. The Heavenly Father have already put this man over us due to the curse. So you can't stop that. The only way it will be stopped when Yahweh shall come.
Get either one from you. I came here like this so you'll know my word of death is true. And that my word of life is then true. The bear lives here, the wolf, the antelope, the Comanche, and so will we. Now we'll only hunt what we need to live on, same as the Comanche does. And every spring when the grass turns green, the Comanche moves north, you can rest here in peace. Butcher some of our cattle and jerk beef for the journey. The sign of the Comanche, that will be on our lodge. That's my word of life.
And your word of death?
Here in my pistols, there in your rifles. I'm here for either one.
These things you say we will have, we already have.
That's true. I ain't promising you nothing extra. I'm just giving you life and you're giving me life. And I'm saying that men can live together without butchering one another.
It's said that governments are achieved by the double tongues. There is iron in your words of death for all Comanche to see.
And Josie, he's speaking with a double tongue too. You see how quick he made it a Native American Indian, because he should have went on and offed them. It was more of them than it was Josie. But Josie, using that being wise, like I said, being wise as a serpent that he is, you know, and he pretty much soothe his anger, you know. But this right here, Esau, you clever. The Heavenly Father had blessed you with some cleverness because, this right here, you supposed to been taken out because this right here, these Native American Indians, they already see who the white man was. But in this scene right here, it's a prideful scene, but it just shows you that Esau know how to use that wise tongue to get what he wants.
Though there is iron in your words of life, no signed paper can hold the iron. It must come.
No, because Esau has went against his own treaties. They signed 300 treaties, and he went against his own. He cannot be trusted. Treaty of peace. Treaty for we'll stay over here on this coast, and we won't go anywhere else. We just stay right here. Then they break their treaty, and then they come up with another treaty after slaughtering, so many people. Then they'll come up with a treaty of peace. Then all of a sudden Esau he'll go back, and guess what? He'll break that. He'll break that. He'll break that, and he'll break that. He's gonna get what he wants, and there's nothing that's gonna stop him.
From men. The words of tin bearers carries the same iron of life and death. It is good that warriors such as we meet in the struggle of life or death.
So let me go back to this here. Ecclesiastes 12:16. An enemy speaks sweetly with his lip, and that's what he did. He was very wise with his tongue. Esau is double-tongued. He had a double forked tongue. But in his heart, he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. See that? And when Joseph, he was just sitting there, like, okay, I done got somewhere with this guy here. He ain't killed me yet, but I'm gonna come back. And then I'm going to see how this goes, and I'm going to see how that goes. And then when the time is right, there you go, off with the head. But in his heart, he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, faking. He pretend like he care, but he don't. He playing that role. Like I said, he's a great actor. But if he find opportunity, he would not be satisfied with blood. So when it come down for that opportunity, and he knows that it's his chance to get you out of your seat, because he want that seat, which represent power, he is not happy until he have to shed your blood. He got to take you out of here. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. When there's danger, and it can be death or a house burning or whatever, he's first on the scene. Trying to assist, trying to see, I'm here no matter what. I'm here to help. But he's the one that set it up. He's the one that put it all together. He's the mastermind of all this. And then when you see him first at the site trying to put out the fire, which he created a fire for you to come so that he can throw your ass in there, knock you out, because now you say, oh, this man here, he's for us. He's on our side. And then when he see that you shoveling and digging, then he'll go ahead and go behind you and pick up a brick and hit beside your head and throw you in there. What a snake, what a serpent. A serpent that not supposed to be trusted. So he shall yet shall he undermine thee. He will shake his head and clap his hand and whisper much and change his countenance. So when he did everything, he got you, you fell in that pit. And he now laughing high. See that? I know I can get that nigga. Yeah, see that? I know I can get him. And he knew who I was. He knew that when I came here from the the East Coast of Cuba or whatever, where he landed. He saw and these people here in America heard about what I did to the first group of people that I came to visit. How I stole their people and brought them to Spain. Then come back and got more and more and more. The word have gotten to those Native American Indians. They know what type of man he is. But they still went on and trust and believe certain Edomite men, which was to their demise, to their destruction. So I'm going to end it right here. And hopefully this was edifying. Do not trust your enemy. And the Native American Indian have learned that. And also the slaves have learned that too. The so-called black slaves that came over here to America, Jake. But you still have some Native American Indian of the Northern Kingdom still trusting this man. And you have a lot of Jakes and Eve that trust and believe in this man. Still today, after what has been said about this man, what he have done, and people still hold this man up high above their head. I'm telling you, we just can't wait till Yahweh Bashim shall come, and we need to get our dignity back. We need to get our power back. Because this right here, just like Marvin Gaye said, this ain't living. This ain't living. So I'm gonna end it right here. Hopefully it was edifying. Shalom.